So what's going on? Well, we see a big John Deere in here. It's an older John Deere 400. It has been stored for about 7 years, but the beauty is it was stored correctly. Carb was emptied out. Gas tank was emptied out. It was done right. So this is here just to get cleaned up and running so that it can be sold. And it is the 3 hydro lever version. Let me move this little guy here. It does have 3-point hitch on it. 6-foot deck. It's actually been really well taken care of. It was repainted. The repaint was done with a brush, but the paint leveled fairly well. You might be able to see some brush marks here and there. Nice seat. So it'll make somebody a good one after I get done with it. Now, John Deere guys, I need your help. Here's where I need your help. You see that hour meter? How in the world do you read that thing? It's got 3 arms. The shortest arm is pointing at roughly 130. The second longest is pointing directly at 450. And the big one is pointing at 30. So if anybody can decipher that for me, please let me know so that I can let the owner know and he can properly list the hours. Has a Kohler 20 horse. Look at that nice walnut spinner knob. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so this is in just to get general service, get it back up and running, and I think he said 6 or 7 years it's been sitting. I'll check the hydro. I'll just make sure everything's working. That's basically all we're doing. It's making sure that everything is operational. So I've got that monster in here. I'm going to stand back far enough to get the whole thing in there. Oh, and the front grille is in immaculate shape. It's not been smashed, bashed, or any of that fun happy stuff, which is not real common. Headlight lenses in. You can see the hydro ports in the front. There's the power steering cylinder. We should also have hydro ports back here. And I'm not seeing rear hydro ports, but I might not be looking in the right place. But I don't see rear hydro ports. There's got to be rear hydro for the PTO lift, right? And 3 levers. So, but anyway, good looking old John Deere. Even though it was paintbrush painted, it still presents pretty good. And I can't believe the condition of the deck. It's in really nice shape. But it too has been paintbrush painted. And this was a worker. It was a working mower for many, many years until the individual got a 0 turn. And then along with that, it was my buddy Larry that you guys met when we were over at Barb's, and you've seen in some of the other videos at the tractor shows. Came bearing gifts. Now, Larry brought me this vise some time back. I finally took the time to throw a bolt in that, and it's working just fine right now, so I'll find a new home for that. Sent me a 1/2 horsepower reversible motor, so it can be clockwise or counterclockwise, either way. And I've got another question here. An odd and unusual looking compression tester fitting with a Schrader valve at the end of it. Now, to me, it's just standard compression tester, but what's that all about? Is there supposed to be a rubber tip on the end of that, and then the pressure just goes ahead and pushes that open? Let me know. And then we have here, and it appears to have a Minneapolis Moline logo at the base of it, one that goes up to 10 psi. It's another pressure gauge. So, and I know it's old, so that's another question. What would this have been for? So if you guys know, let me know. A big grease injector for really big farm equipment where you've got to put a pile of grease in something. And how long's it been since you guys have seen one of these, especially new in the box? Generator light with tail light. How about that for a bicycle? Pretty nifty, made by Dorsey. 6-volt. Item number 1-333. Just kind of a neat little doodad. What else came in? Well, I had to move this out of the way, but this bin carrier also came in. And I may use that out to collect vegetables in the garden with. And what else did he bring? He brought these 2 toolboxes, because I like my old toolboxes. We got a S&K sitting right there, and I've got some others hanging out and about in different places. But those 2 toolboxes. Well, what else? Was that it? No, that wasn't it. A new in the box windmill mold chaser. You know what? I will give that a shot, and I'll show you why I will give that a shot. Tank is still soaking. Dum-ba-dee-da. Hi, Clifford. Dum-ba-dee-da, dum-ba-dee-da. Going for another slow walk. What do you reckon is making these mounds of dirt? They're building a condo. So I think I know of a place to put that mold deterrent windmill. Of course, it'll just chase it off to another area. Boy, that's a pretty truck, if I do say so myself. Yeah, buddy. Humidity is brutal out here. It is hot. Right now, all efforts are being concentrated on the gas tank. And we should be getting pretty close to time to empty and drain it out. So that will be a continuation video of footage that I've already shot. Is there anything else going on? Oh, the gentleman that owns that, he started doing the oogling thing, just looking at all the doodads and everything in here and all the license plates and everything, and then he also got sold on LED lights for his shop or his garage. And I brought these out for Larry to see, my Grip 6 belts. And you guys stay tuned for that, because I have a coupon code to give you guys 20% off on these when I do the video. So hang tight for that. These are the most awesome belts I have ever been privy to owning. But yeah, there we go. I thought I was going to be able to use this as a replacement for the motor on my lathe, but the starter is in the exact same place as the starter that's in the way on the other one, so I won't be able to use that for that. But no big deal. Another electric motor. It's a Franklin Electric, 1/2 horsepower. 3,450 RPM, 60 hertz, blah 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 blah. But I do like that it is reversible, so whatever application I end up needing it for, I can certainly do that. I had a suggestion by one gentleman about repairing heads, and I had thought about it, but I didn't put much merit in it. But it makes perfect sense to knurl the slipped valve guide. So essentially you guys are just getting a walk around of things that are going on besides the bill. I mean, we all know that the bill has been the focal point here recently, and rightfully so. It's a beautiful machine. Just put Winnie the Poulon Pro. That's right, it has been named Winnie the Poulon Pro. Thank you very much, Robert. That's a perfect name for it. And I will get with my buddy and have him make me a decal that says Winnie the Poulon. I'll get rid of the Pro and I'll have him make two of them, and they'll both just go one over top this one and one on top the other side. So it is now Winnie the Poulon Pro. Winnie the Poulon Pro. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, I'm trying to keep the shop fairly straight, even with everything that's coming in. It's proven to be somewhat difficult. I keep shuffling the stuff around to make room for new entries. Of course, we've got the motorcycle lift sitting here, and the motorcycle lift hadn't been brought out since 2004, which is the same year that the bill was taken off the road. So 13 years of rest, 13 years of rest, breaking it out of retirement, breaking it out of retirement. So here's the kids. Everybody's always saying, Zippo, where's the tractor videos? Well, you guys know, I mean, I'm not a big fan of John Deere, but they do make some very good machines, this being one of them. But there's the Haas, all dusty and dirty, the poor forlorn thing. I did, however, today spray wax these two kids so that when showtime comes, I won't have the Haas won't be coming to the show this year, but the old landlord and engine 44 will be, and the Squire will be. So those will be the three that I'll take out, and of course Trader over there will also go out to the show. I'm going to say that wraps it up. The reason I'm going to say that wraps it up is I've been talking for 13 minutes and 20 seconds, and that's enough of that. So this is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. If you would please smash that like button on this update on what's going on beyond the bill, on stuff that's coming in. When I go through this, I'll take you guys along. It should be fairly painless to resurrect it. So please smash that thumbs up button for me. It's your friendly neighborhood Zippo. I will see you guys on the next one. Later. I'm out of here.